Hey everyone, thank you for watching today's video. I'm so excited to do. It's going to be a new Will I Buy It? This is my series that I post every single Wednesday where I chat with you over all of the new makeup releases and give my thoughts on them. I do have a special guest this week, if you can just see my dog Aries in the frame here. Okay, she really wanted to make sure that you could see her, so I have Aries here to help me film and talk about all of the new makeup releases. I do have one item to show you here in the beginning. I'll link my playlist down below as well as the community playlist that I started, and let's go ahead and jump into it. Here we are, another week, another new background, but more new makeup releases to talk about. I am planning to share a little life update later in the week because I know I've been getting asked so many questions, and I'm just kind of trying to do my best right now and continue working and staying focused on something that I really do enjoy. But obviously there's been a lot of changes going on in my life, and I've just been trying to navigate through this time the best that I can and feel in a good place to eventually share a life update. So that's going to be coming in a couple days here. But a big shout out to my friend Ashley Clady, who I'm actually filming in her space right now. So she is letting me use her filming room in Kansas, which I very much do appreciate. So thank you so much to Ashley for letting me stay here and be able to keep getting some videos filmed and just staying focused on work and what I really enjoy doing. And I love filming my Will I Buy It videos. They are something that's not really easy to pre-film because I am talking about new makeup releases that are being announced. I usually can't film, you know, weeks in advance for these, but I love this series. It's one of my favorites to do on my channel. I haven't missed a Will I Buy It since I started them like 4 or 5 years ago. I told myself if I needed to miss it this week, then I needed to miss it this week, but Ashley has such a beautiful setup. Like, I'm so jealous of what I have going. Like, I have a table in front of, I don't even know what to do with my hands right now. I have a table in front of me. This is very exciting. And I thought, why not just sit down and film? So I'm going to share a little bit. Well, I'll jump in first and share a little bit what I have on my face today, because we actually have some new releases from Kkw Beauty. Okay, so my camera's kind of like pretty far. I'm used to filming with my camera quite closer, but hopefully you can see these okay. These are new releases from Kkw. So they expanded on the Cordurosa collection. I got it's so nice to like put my elbows on something. From hot glass. I was getting so many tags on this because a lot of you know that the Kkw Cordurosa eyeshadow palette, just singular, is one of my favorites. I talk about it so much. So when this collection was announced, I was getting a ton of tags. So they actually came out with the Cordurosa blush palette. Inside you do have 6 different blushes. There are matte and shimmers in here. So I used the Cordurosa blush today. I don't have any foundation on, I just have concealer on. You know, it's fine. But I did want to use the Cordurosa blush because I thought it looked so beautiful. And then they did also come out with some new brushes and this really beautiful brush case. And then inside we do have 3 different brushes. So I used the F92 blush to apply my blush. And then I actually was using the contour blush F53 Air. I was using it as like just a little touch up because I just have some concealer and powder on today. Okay, and then they also have in here the Soft Blend 60. So a lot of you know I love the Kkw brushes. I love the gold handles on these. I think that looks very chic. I am an affiliate with Kkw, so if there's anything you're ever interested in from the Kkw website, my code is Samantha. So the blush palette is going to retail for $49, and then the Bloom and Glow brush set is $65, and these are going to be available April 20th on the website. Literally could not tell you what the date is today, but I don't think it's the 20th. I'm pretty sure it's not the 20th, but I will have all of that information in my description box along with my code. Now, for me personally, I don't go for blush palettes all that often, like face palettes all that often, unless it's like a contour, bronzer, blush, and highlight, or a trio of like a bronzer, blush, and highlight. Those are typically what I tend to go for instead of something bigger like this, because it kind of never fails. There's usually 1 or 2, maybe 3 out of a 6-pan face palette that I'm either is going to work for me or that I'm really going to enjoy. So obviously Cordurosa, I think I'm going to really love that one. And Nearly Wild, I think I'm going to really like that one too. But I probably wouldn't be using all 6. So for me personally, if I didn't get this scent in PR, even though I really do like like I like the quality a lot. I don't think it would be a purchase for me just on my personal preferences, but I know a lot of people love blush and love blush palettes, so this could be an option for you. And I really do enjoy the Sigma brushes, their eye brushes especially. I did a video recently on if I can only keep 10 brushes, and a lot of the eye brushes were the Sigma brushes, but I also really enjoyed this particular blush brush, the F92. I really liked this one. So you can buy that in the bundle. Again, I will link it all down below. Thank you so much to Sigma for sending these over, and I'd love to know your thoughts on it. I'm going to scoot over a little bit so I can add in some photos, and I will link any of the websites that I am reading from in my description box. I'm starting off with Trend Mood 1. But I do see that we have a few new releases coming from Colourpop, and I saw in my private Facebook group the other day, someone made a post about like, it's been a while since Colourpop has had a new release, like what's going on here? But now we have 2 items to talk about. I'm just kidding, we actually have 3 things to talk about from Colourpop. Is that right? Okay, that seems like a lot. So one is a new brow collection. So this is new brow products about to drop. Get the Feather Effect, a new line by Colourpop. So there's the Feather Effect Styling Wax, and then the Feather Effect Brow Brush. All I see right now is coming soon to the website. Okay, so I have tried, in this photo, we see the Precision Brow Pencil and the Brow Boss Pencil. I've tried those from Colourpop. I didn't mind them, but they weren't an absolute favorite for me, which I was kind of bummed about because they are more affordable. But I thought that they were fine. This new styling wax is really interesting to me because I posted a video, it would have been my Sunday upload, where I'm trying out new makeup products, and that includes the new Jen Atkin collab with e.l.f. Cosmetics, and they came out with a clear brow gel. And I normally do not do anything like that, but I decided to try it at the same time that I was saying I was really interested in trying the feathery brow trend one of these days. And I feel like the brow gel kind of gave me that effect, and reading the comments from people of like the fear in my eyes of going in with the brow gel was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. So now to see this, I'm like, I don't know, like, should I try it? I don't know why I still haven't tried, like, what is it, like the soap brows, or just like I mean to, and then I chicken out. Because like I said in that video, I was never really great at brows, and I don't feel like I'm having a great anything day today, but you know, I'm a big believer in not always showing perfection on camera, because wow, that's really boring. Let's not do that. So, you know, try to show real life too. But I was saying that when I do my brows and I think they look semi-decent, then to like do something different, like, or to do something on top like a brow gel, it's like, what if they take my whole eyebrow off? Like, it's just, it sounds like a really hard thing to do. So one day I'm going to push past those fears though. One day. Okay, also from Colourpop though, we have the new Act Natural Mascara. So you're supposed to create the perfect wispy defined natural looking lashes. Okay, this is going to be available on April 13th. I like trying out new mascaras. I actually had someone tag me, I think this was on TikTok. Someone actually tagged me, and someone had a video about a mascara and was looking for a good mascara, and they said Samantha March does really good mascara reviews, and I was like, thank you. That was really exciting for me, so thanks for saying that, because I used to be so into false lashes, but recently I have been more interested in trying out mascaras and giving my thoughts on them, and I don't know, I really enjoy reviewing mascaras. So I do get some PR from Colourpop. I don't know if I would be getting these. If I got it, I would definitely try it out, or I might just, you know, I like trying out mascaras. Like, I could see myself grabbing it and maybe like throwing one of the feathery style waxers things in my cart. All right, and then the last thing from Colourpop, we have new color sticks, new shades by Colourpop. These are eyeshadow on a stick that glides on and easily blends like a dream. So this new product was first introduced in the Limoncello collection, and there's now 8 matte and 8 metallic shades, and these are also going to be available on April 13th. Okay, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't tried these yet from the Limoncello collection. I've only tried the palette, and that's simply because I'm much more of a palette girl versus some of these single shadow sticks. I just don't go into them all that often myself, so I haven't tried them yet. I don't think that this is something that I would necessarily need to throw in my bag, just because, again, I just go for my palettes so much. But those are some new releases from Colourpop, so if you've been missing their releases, here you go. Okay, what else? So I definitely got a lot of tags on these new releases from Makeup Revolution. These are the Revolution Glow Splendor Highlight. So these are $12 each. So many people were tagging me thinking that this was Charlotte Tilbury. Some of the tags were pretty funny of like, is Makeup Revolution trying to get invited to girls' night? Is Makeup Revolution trying to get invited to girls' night? Because I don't know. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of just, I feel like at this point it's just what Makeup Revolution does, but they're not particularly a favorite brand of mine. These look really beautiful, and $12, like, that's fantastic, but I don't think that I need to grab that for myself. KKW Beauty is coming out with these eye contour duos, specifically designed to sculpt and contour the eyes. They also come with an eye contour brush. It's going to be $24 for each duo. The brush is $18, or you can get a brush and a duo for $36. Also coming out with a glossy lip balm for $18. Everything's going to be available on April 15th. I know I was getting a lot of tags, and the tags were interesting because it was either some people were like, I think that you would really like this, Samantha, or some people were like, this is so boring, like, what is life? So it was like kind of funny. So I mean, I'm all for like a matte brown, like in my eye look today is very, very simple. I use the Natasha Denona mini glam palette. I always link all my makeup in the description box if you happen to be interested in this spectacular masterpiece on my face today. I understand the concept, I do, and I get it, and I do feel like it's very on brand for KKW Beauty. I definitely can see it. I don't know if I would necessarily have to have it myself, but I wouldn't mind having it. Does that make sense? I don't know if anyone's gonna agree with me on this, but like, I kind of don't mind it. Just because as someone who likes those quick and simple, you know, sometimes basic eye looks, like I could see myself reaching into this. Is that bad? Is that wrong? I feel like I might get roasted myself in the comments, but I don't hate it. I feel like it's on brand, and I feel like there are people out there that would use it. And I think about the people who, again, like those types of quick, fast makeup looks and like go through like, oh, there's a shade in the Urban Decay Naked palettes that like all of my friends just continually hit pan on, and they keep buying the Naked palettes because they love the shades in there so much. Like, I could see these for those people, and they're smaller. I don't know, I don't hate it, not gonna lie. All right, let's keep it rolling. So I see that Viseart is coming out with a new eyeshadow palette, and this picture just like made me smile. It was so cute. This is the Soleil La Plage Étendue. I probably destroyed that per usual with my pronunciation, but this is a beachy daydream palette with a soft sandy hues and pops of crystalline finishes, inspired by a much loved shade from the Koi palette, and this is going to be $44. Just the packaging, I mean, honestly, I think the packaging is a little bit more eye-catching than the palette, but you have that pop of yellow, you have that blue, and that orange. I feel like it's a nice neutral palette mixed in with some colors that you could really have some fun with. I'm not the most colorful person, especially when it comes to colors like these. I kind of lean, if I'm going for color, I'm usually going for, let's say it together, purple. It's usually what I'm gonna go for. But this just like put me in a good mood. I don't know, it just made me happy. Do I absolutely have to have it? Probably not. But I appreciated that it made me happy. It made me think of warm weather. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. And then also, Kaja is coming out with a new Play Bento Cream Bronzer, Powder Blush, and Highlighter Sculpting Trio. And this is going to be $25. And I believe there are 3 different shades of this one. I also do not mind this. Okay, the Sephora sale just happened, and I did place an order. I'm not exactly sure when my package will be arriving and when I will be filming that video, and I just made a smaller order. I didn't go too crazy, but it's still happening. Like, I can still get the 20% off. My Rare Beauty PR package, I think I mentioned last week, it never ended up arriving to me, so I don't think it's coming, which is fine. I said that I would buy the eyeshadow palette myself, so I'm still interested in that, and now I'm kind of interested in this too, so I might actually end up placing a second Sephora order. So I mean, I don't feel like $25 is bad, and this is what I'm saying, like what I was talking about with the Sigma. Like I like something that has the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. Like all three would easily reach into this. These are small. I like small. So kind of thinking about that one. All right, there is a new eyeshadow palette from BPerfect, and I know I was getting a lot of tags on this one too, and a lot of people seem really excited for this. It's just, it's not a palette for me, but I can see a lot of people really wanting and gravitating towards this one. So this is the new Manifest Dream Big collection by BPerfect Cosmetics. So you get the eyeshadow palette with 35 shades. There's also lashes and gloss, and will be available April 7th. So this is already out there. I think I've even seen some videos go up already on it. So this is just going to be too big of a palette for me. A 35 pan eyeshadow palette I just really do not go for anymore. There's, you know, quite a variety of colors. There's some really fun and unique looking shades. I think if this one was a little bit smaller and maybe a little bit more on like a cohesive color story, that's just my personal preference and what I tend to go for. But again, I know I got a lot of tags on this one. A lot of people seemed very excited, so I'd love to know if you picked it up. I think it is very eye-catching though, definitely very eye-catching. And then there is a new collection. Also, I feel like the tags were like really coming in fast and furious this week too. This is a new collection with Wet n Wild and Spongebob. So Spongebob. All right, so you can pre-order online on Amazon, the PR box. That's interesting. And some other items will ship on April 28th. So the PR box is $51.31. I don't know if that means something. I feel like, I don't know Spongebob very well, but I'm like, does that mean that it's not $51, it's $51.31? I don't know. So we have the PR box, the Nautical Nonsense eyeshadow palette, their sponges, cases, cleansing pads, brush cleaners, highlights, brushes, setting sprays. It looks like this is also going to be available at Walmart, Ulta Beauty, Wet n Wild, Amazon, Walgreens, and Rite Aid, and some stores already have it out. This is quite a collection. This is definitely a lot going on. So like I said, I mean, I know who Spongebob is, obviously, and I haven't really like watched the show, so I don't have like that deep, you know, deep pull for the collaboration aspect of it. But I have to say the collection looks very cute. The sponges, of course, right? Like, of course I'm into the sponges. I don't know why. The eyeshadow palette I could probably pass on. The sponges are adorable. I don't know if it's going to be anything that I'm like, I absolutely have to go get this though, you know? And especially with just placing a Sephora order and wanting to place a second one, I'm probably gonna skip over it, but I feel like a lot of people could be very excited for this one too. BH Cosmetics has some new releases. I feel like BH was another one that I was mentioning for like in every single episode, and then for a while there they didn't have a lot going on, but we have a new collection. This is taking us back to our favorite tracks, the Remix Dance Collection. So we have an 80s, 90s, and 2000s palette. These are all gonna be $18, and then there's a brush beat for $28. Looks like these are available now. Okay, I don't mind it. I would say the palette that I gravitate towards the most would probably be the 2000s remix. But it wasn't a collection that gave me a double take. And I try not to talk myself into makeup that doesn't give me a double take, but it's fun to see the different options, and some of these with like the really neon shades look very cool. Yeah, the 2000s with just like, I mean, it has that purple in there, but some of those like sparkly glitter shades, I don't know, actually that looks really pretty. I probably don't need it, but I probably don't need it. But sometimes you just never know with me. We are about done. Hopefully I've been like, I don't know, in frame. My gosh, my hair, okay, perfect. Perfect. Sleek makeup. So Sleek makeup, this is available at Boots. This is their spring collection, the Control Alt collection. I dig that. We have the Control Alt Create eyeshadow palette, and then also a highlighting palette and a Lip Volve lip gloss. Perfect. You know, it's been a while since I've tried Sleek makeup. I have tried some of their highlighting palettes in the past, and they have been really nice. The quality has seemed really nice. I feel like on these, just like the color schemes that we have going on doesn't necessarily like scream me by any means. So I think this can be one that I am going to pass over. I know I saw some liquid blushes. Here we go. This is from Surrat, the Artistic Liquid Blush, a vibrant liquid version of our classic powder blush. La Blush. With a bouncy sponge applicator inspired by the classic Bingo Dabber. That just changed everything for me because I don't know if you guys know, but I love bingo. Big fan of bingo. My mom used to go to like the bingo halls when I was young, and I would go with her. Most of the time you could catch me reading Babysitter Club books while eating the popcorn, but every once in a while I would like play a game too, and I thought bingo dabbers were just like the funnest thing. Like I would always write my name with the bingo dabber. Big fan of the bingo dabber. Okay, so these are gonna be $45. You know, my first thought was to say no, then we got the big, no, I'm just kidding. I think that I'll still say no to these. I'm pretty sure I bought a blush in my Sephora order, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember what blush it was. Ashley and I were talking about our orders the other night, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I got all complexion products, but now I can't remember because there were so many blushes that I was interested in. I can't remember which one I ended up going with. But I'm pretty sure I have a new blush on the way to me. So yeah, that happened. Yeah, I placed my order really early in the morning, and I was glad because people were saying by like 9 o'clock a lot of things were selling out. So I'm glad that I placed my order ASAP. So I'm probably gonna pass over these, but definitely liquid and cream blushes are like all the rage right now. I see some new skincare products. Yes, from Herbivore. This is their new Cloud Jelly Plumping Hydration Serum. So it says nature's super moisturizer tremolo mushroom can hold up to 500 times its weight in water. Skin feeling intensely hydrated, soft and visibly plump for $48. Will be available April 9th. You know what? I'm really sad because people have been letting me know that Herbivore is apparently in some hot water right now. I mean, someone's always in hot water, let's be serious, but apparently they're under fire right now because their retinol alternative serum, so I don't really understand what has happened, and I haven't like had time to watch like the YouTube expose about it, but it got like tested in a lab and the ingredients aren't like up to snuff, and that's really disappointing to me because I really like that product. I'm over halfway through with mine. I purchased it myself, and I mentioned it in my Sephora recommendations video, and a bunch of people have been telling me in there that there's apparently some sort of controversy with it right now. So that's really disappointing because I've been enjoying it, and I feel like my skin has been I mean, I've been using it for several months now at this point. So I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to look into it a little bit more and make my own opinions, of course, and not just like, you know, we have to do our own due diligence and look into our own things. But until I can figure out what's going on there, I'm probably not going to be purchasing another skincare product from them because I just want to like make sure I know what's going on. I mean, it sounds nice, but I don't think it's something that I need right now, and I know that I did purchase skincare in my Sephora haul, so you will see that coming. And then we have this release is very odd to me, and when I started to get the tags on this one, it like took me a second, and then I had a moment of like, what's the date again? Because I thought maybe it was like April Fool's. It's not, because we're past that, but I was very confused. But this is new makeup remover wipes from Anastasia, and I'm like, what? I feel like I am confusion over this release. All right, so it's $6 per 30 wipe pack, and they have aloe vera, chamomile, cucumber extract, green and white tea extract. I'm not sure I understand this direction, especially that it's like just makeup remover wipes. Like maybe if they came out with like other skincare type of products along with it, it would make more sense, but just to come out with makeup wipes, and makeup wipes of all things, like so many people, like we're trying to move away from the makeup wipes, and I'm very confused. I would not have seen this coming from the Anastasia brand, and it definitely like gave me a head tilt moment, and I just don't really understand. So I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something here. Like I feel like I'm not in the know about something, but reading through the comments, everyone else seems confused also, and we're like, what's going on? So I don't have an interest in these. I I can't remember the last time I purchased makeup wipes, and that's gonna be a no for me. And then another skincare product, this is from Fresh Beauty. This is available now at Harrods. This is a new addition to their Creme Ancien family, the White Truffle Overnight Mask by Fresh Beauty. It's their luxury line. Fresh, I felt like, was already pretty luxury, so but now they have a different luxury. No, stop. 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 No, this cannot be right. Hold on one sec, please. Please hold. I'm back. Let me read this to you. Reveals a smooth, firm, and youthful look, harnessing the strengthening properties of precious white truffle. This mask will leave you awakening to skin that's smoother, firmer, and decidedly more youthful. It's supposed to fade the look of expression lines while simultaneously improving elasticity, and designed to be used in place of moisturizer up to 3 times a week. It's okay. It's $407. $407. I don't understand why this is $407. I mean, that sounds very nice. Like, they weren't, when they said luxury line, I was like, I'm confused, because Fresh Beauty, I feel like their prices are more expensive. So I was like, what does it mean that they have a different luxury line? That's what that means, that they have $400 skincare products. Stop. Stop. It's a no for me, and I'm just also very confused. I can't believe what I just read. Can you believe? Oh, she's sitting on a chair looking out the window. She gives no cares in the world about this $400 overnight mask. Okay, I feel like I need a second to gather my thoughts after that. But this next release, I saw this on Indie Makeup Spotlight, and that is that. Why do I always say that is that? What is that? That is Makeup Geek has come out with face brushes. There is a face buffer brush and an angled stippling brush for $16.49 each. Okay, probably not something that I feel like I need myself at this moment, but you know, wanted to mention it. I will of course link it down below, but I feel like I'm pretty good with my brushes. These don't necessarily like jump out at me all that much, but you know, it's nice to see that Makeup Geek is still putting out some new products too, so that's a good thing. Let me just double check that I don't have any other. I'm filming this on Monday, so if anything comes out on Tuesday, I won't be able to mention it. But yeah, I think that is everything for this week's Will I Buy It video. So definitely, I'm just like so shook that I can put my elbows on a table, even though I don't think that's like good manners, but like here we are. Definitely let me know what you thought of all of the new makeup releases. Again, just thank you to everyone for your support. Obviously I've been going through a hard time, and I appreciate all of the good vibes and all of the support, and I'm really thankful that I can continue to work, and I have friends that let me use their studios during this time, because it just really means a lot that I can still put focus and energy into doing my job. So again, I am planning to do a bit of a life update later on in the week, so stay tuned for that. But that is it for this week, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video.